Welcome, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is Desert Rose Mystic. So good to have you here. We are going to be getting into your reading in regards to a love and see what is going on, all right? So let us clear the energies, watch your ears. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for providing assistance and messages for all here today. And thank you. As you can hear the song in the background, it's too late to apologize. Well, it may be too late to apologize for someone. What's going on, Earth signs? Someone just hurt you too much that there's no going back, there's no coming back, if you will, for somebody else. Well, let us take a look and see what energy is coming out for you today, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It is Scorpio season, so it could be time to put an end to certain situations and move forward for sure, especially if someone's trying to come back. That just did way too much is what I was hearing. 111 on the timer, 111. You may be seeing that number right now. Could be an important number for you, so you may want to go look it up. These are timeless readings, and if they resonate, definitely hit that like button and let me know below how it may be resonating. And also subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already to be alerted whenever new messages come out. Also, if you need a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. So we're going to get into the Earth sign reading now and see what is going on here. What's going on, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for love? Show me what I need to know. Children. Okay, so children, your love life is being affected by children. So is this because someone else had a child with someone else? You know, this could be the situation. Maybe someone that you separated from, if you will. They went on, they, started a new life, started a new family, if you will. And now maybe that's just one of your deal breakers. It's like, well, you've already moved forward and you've made a new life with someone, and now if we come back together, there's always going to be this situation, if you will, to deal with. Maybe, if you will, child custody and different things like that. You have to deal with a baby mama, baby's daddy, and maybe that's just something you don't want to have to deal with, someone else's children and problems, when that's not something you would have had to have dealt with in the first place. Healing family issues, and that's in the reverse on the bottom. So somebody may definitely need to be doing some healing work at this time, dealing with their own situations, and maybe they're not worth waiting for, is what this card is indicating, with it being reversed on the or on the top. And maybe that is what you're seeing today. If this person has moved on, if they have created a new life, maybe it's not worth waiting around. Maybe it's worth trying to consider a new person, a new situation, someone that you can have a clean slate with, that doesn't already have this baggage, or these issues, or whatever, however you may see it. But it is additional stress, if you will, nonetheless, that would be brought into the situation. And this is something that you would have to consider, because now you would be stepmom, stepdad, that kind of thing. Or even if this is just someone that you're just meeting, and maybe you don't have kids and they do, this could be something that you never really saw yourself getting with someone who has kids already, or that kind of thing. All right, so the romance angels sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them, or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. Yeah, some kids just don't make it very easy for you to move forward and date again and that kind of thing. And that's very difficult as well if you're the one who has children. You're trying to put yourself out there again, and maybe it's just not been very easy for you to navigate, This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honor and support all expressions of love, and they are willing to and able to help you with any issues concerning children. So how may this be affecting you at this time? Is this an inner child issue, or is this actual children that you're dealing with? In addition, this card can signify that you or your partner inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean that there is a need for playfulness and lightheartedness, or it could signal that it is a time to heal a childhood emotional wound. And that can be coming up too, if you're with someone and they're constantly having issues that they're dealing with of trust, or just not feeling loved and things of that nature. And if they're really not trying to handle it and deal with it, and they're always coming from this childish perspective, that's, you can't really adult in that kind of energy. You can't have a relationship in that kind of energy, not one that is fair and reciprocal and balanced. There's always going to be somebody like, oh, but I don't feel good today, or oh, so it's like they're always playing the victim kind of thing, and you're always having to take up the slack, or pull up, take control of the situation. It's almost like you're not really dealing with an adult. So you have to let me know how this relates for you, for sure. All right, the loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive and healing work, especially when its attention is to bring in more love. All right, so it's definitely, just like dealing with an erratic child that, their emotions are all over the place. You have to get to a calm state, whether it's a child or yourself first, before you can really deal with these situations. Again, healing family issues, there's definitely some healing that needs to be done. Is this person worth waiting for? Well, that is going to be for you to decide. So I'm going to let you know what I see coming out here today, Earth signs, and you let me know, or you decide based on that what is going to be best for you, or at least, it can be a consideration. You'll know best what applies to you. There definitely could have been some confusion around love. Maybe you feel like, you're dealing with the type of person that just likes to come in and make things better, but they're not really there all the time. They're kind of like this childish type of person. Too many choices. Somebody has too many choices here, right? Maybe they're not sure what love really even looks like. I know what love is, Jenny. I mean, you can be... Love is one of those energies that it doesn't take a lot of reasoning for you to be able to make sense of, if you will. You know when something feels right or it doesn't, all right? And so this is really about understanding when somebody, either you or somebody else, is perhaps just not in a place to really deal with emotions properly. They don't have the emotional maturity, if you will. Queen of Pentacles, all right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could definitely be you. You got your shit together, and you definitely don't want to deal with things that are confusing. You don't want to deal with more problems than you have to. And if someone is coming in and they're already a lot to deal with, and they've got kids, could just be a karmic situation. You could be dealing with someone who just wants to, someone to take care of them. Captain Save-A-Ho. Maybe that's why we saw the Knight of Cups energy coming out there. You know what I mean? So this isn't about saving other people, all right? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone maybe just wanted to take you off the market. They could have saw you as a money cow, if you will, that kind of thing. Knight of Pentacles. You may have felt like that this was a person that you could invest with, or, perhaps you feel like you're losing a lot of money by dealing with this person as well, or that it's going to take time and planning. You're going to have to... it's not something that you're going to be able to move quickly on. It's definitely going to have to take some more than just if it were just you and another person, say, coming into a relationship. Now you have to... I just got that Kanye West song. How did it go? It talks about, like... What is it called? Hold on, I'm not being able to think of the words properly of this song. We all went to den. Uh, so he was taking the girl out, right? And then all of her kids are there too. So they all jump in, and then he's got to pay for everything, you know, kind of situation. That's more or less what I feel like. You know, you may be thinking about this situation like, man, this is really going to take a lot out of me if I really do invest in this. But at the same time, this could be someone that you really, you know, have developed some deep emotions for. Eight of Cups in reverse, and it's hard to walk away from. Maybe you invested a lot in someone who had kids already, or, you know, you didn't realize until later was childish and imbalanced with this Temperance and reverse energy. Interesting. So it almost feels like maybe you did invest with someone who already had children, or you are, you know, in a commitment, or you had children with this person. Again, whoever this is that you've been, you know, made these plans with. And I mean, it feels like it was definitely something you were in the long haul for, because Knight of Pentacles is all about the long game, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like, because of the investment aspect, that this could be why it's so hard to walk away. But you can't deny the fact that you're not happy, all right? Or somebody isn't, for sure. With the Sun in reverse, it's almost like, you know, do I cut my losses? You know, do I, and maybe you feel like a father or a mother to these children if this person has children, or you just feel like you're a father or a mother to this person, you know? Somebody wants to offer you an apology though, but they're definitely not in a good place is what this feels like. You know, Page of Cups in reverse, yeah, I just kind of feel like that perhaps you're in this place right now where you may not be open to considering any offers, especially from this person. You may just be focused on your own emotions at this time and getting recentered and balanced, maybe doing your own inner child work, if you will, with this Queen of Cups energy coming out here today. So I do feel like this is someone that has invested in something that more or less just left them feeling sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like you've had to deal with a lot of challenges with this situation. You've taken on a lot of the burdens, if you will. Yeah. Because you did want to have happiness with this person. It's almost like, even if these aren't my children, you know, and that kind of thing, or even if this person isn't the most mature, I still feel really good with this person, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to take myself off the market for something that doesn't seem to be worth investing in any longer. You know, it almost feels like you're coming to this crossroads, if you will. Even though you keep going back, I feel like you're getting to the point where you're not going to keep going back to this. You know, it's almost like you're getting to that with that 9 of Swords. The next is the 10 of Swords, and that's the one that broke the camel's back. So I do feel like you're kind of at the point of taking as much as you can take. And I can't take no more. Knight of Pentacles with children. What do we have here? Yeah, you know what you want. You know what you want to invest in. You know what love looks like. I know what love is, Jenny, right? Forrest Gump. But it's like, you know, you have to be aware of who you're investing in. It's very important, all right? And maybe you're walking away from a situation because of the fact that you do understand what it is that you want. Letting the heads roll with that King of Swords energy. Off with the heads, all right? So, yeah, absolutely. This is definitely an energy that we have to make sure that we are clear about. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in the upright, and we've got the 8 of Cups. Wow, that's very, very, very emotionally, I don't want to say confused. I just feel like clouded. You know, like your emotions have been clouding your judgment for a while. Walking away, but ruminating, not single. So it's almost like but you're not in a reciprocal relationship. You're looking for the reciprocity. You're not quite completely detached from this situation with that Eight of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You know, it's kind of like, should I stay or should I go? Right? Maybe you've been waiting to see where things are going to pan out and balance out. But you've lost your mojo in the meantime with that Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse with the Temperance in reverse is definitely indicating that somebody's wand is not working properly. You're maybe not even feeling sexually aroused or connected to this person any longer. May not even be seeing the opportunity for things to balance out or work out is what I was seeing here as well. Three of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and Temperance in reverse is all indicating that the energy here is definitely off balance, off kilter is what I'm hearing. And, you know, when you got kids around all the time or somebody being like a kid, it's like you can never come to that place of peacefulness, calmness, you know. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords coming out with the Sun in reverse. Again, off with their heads is what I heard. This is time. You've known it for a while is what I'm hearing with that Two of Wands energy. You've been ruminating perhaps about, you know, the fact that you care about this person so much and you really saw something, you know, panning out and working out and being amazing. But at the same time, it's like you keep looking almost for that exit as well. So it's like, you know that you're not happy here. So now it's like, when do we actually make the choice, right? To no longer give to a situation or to no longer support a situation that we know is not going to work out. With that Page of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands, it just may not be enough love here. New cycle with that World card is saying that it's time, and maybe that's what you've been thinking about as well, okay? Let me know below. Leave a like on the video if you are resonating with this for sure. All right, guys. We got the Page of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody is no longer ruminating over somebody. This could be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In any case, this is definitely an energy of we're focused on what's going to really, you know, make sense, matter. The heart, following our bliss, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, perhaps no longer being focused on someone else, or, you know, putting all of your energy, all of your attention on someone else, focusing that energy and that magic, you know. I feel like you're definitely going to be stepping into your power here. But we've the main energy here, Two of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. We definitely have to be clear. Our mind has to be clear so that we can make those decisions and we can cut those heads off, or we can let things go that we need to without being too caught up in our heads and really following our hearts on these situations, because you know how you feel. And you've been looking with that Two of Wands. I don't see it out here at this moment, but with that Two of Wands, we saw him looking down that, it's almost like that bifurcated road, right? And that Robert Frost poem, two roads diverged in a wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. And it's like, you can only see so far. At some point, you have to make a choice. And this choice is saying that, you know, there needs to be a choice made in your mind. Four of Swords in reverse. This is out of sorts. This is still being chaotic. You know, it's really just making a decision and sticking to it, no matter how hard it may be. But remembering why you've made this choice, right? Remembering why you want to leave all of this, perhaps, chaotic energy behind, something that really in a sense wasn't even yours to begin with. The chaos could be with the children, you know, may not even have anything to do with you or them or the connection that you have together, but it may. And if you're dealing with somebody childish or who just isn't willing to step up to the plate, This is where we have to be the adult in the situation and say, we're not doing it this way. We can't, you know. You're not an adult when you're in this energy, or, you know, when you don't have control over your children, and, you know, we can't have our own relationship together. What can we do with that, you know? So trust is coming out here today. Beautiful, beautiful card here. And it's like, you know, at the same time, you feel the love there. You can kind of see the heart shape, right? But it's not completely really defined, if you will. But what I feel here more than anything is it's obscured. The trust is obscured. It's like we're not really clear if this is something that we can really have a solid foundation on. So trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So are you ready? All right, because I feel like you've been feeling this transformation happening, this shift, if you will, perhaps in your relationship at this time. And it's time for you to decide, do you trust yourself enough, perhaps, to make the right choices for yourself, to know, perhaps, when something just isn't right? There's more healing that needs to happen, and in the place that people may be in, that they're not in the right place to have that strong bond that they need to have, that we all need to have between a romantic partner. That trust, all right, to know that they're going to be there, that they're going to show up, all right? So soulmate here is coming out, and this definitely could be a soulmate of yours, you know. That's why you feel such a strong bond. That's why it's hard to just walk away. But we still have to allow what is right to trump, regardless of how we feel, okay? So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe it. And they will manifest automatically and physically. That's exactly what we want, the right person to show up. The one who's ready, that we can see eye to eye with, right? That's on a level playing field with us. 2222, big decisions on the table, right? Okay, Earth signs, it's all up to you, but definitely hit the like button if you resonated with this message. Leave me a comment. Also, hit me up for a personal reading if you need it. We'll find out exactly what's going on for you. Subscribe and hit the bell notification. You're amazing, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.